Superstorm Sandy has affected the lives of many in our region. Our own Shannon Farrell was on the front lines, and tonight she brings us this report.
Hurricane Sandy was a once-in-a-lifetime event for the East Coast, especially for the locals of Ocean City. An evacuation was in effect, requiring people to be off the island by 4 p.m. Sunday, October 28th. Many chose to remain on the island, confident in their ability to ride out the storm. Residents moved their cars to higher ground and secured their property. The downtown businesses were boarded up, and many shop owners showed their resilient spirit by spray painting messages to the storm. A popular parking space was the Superfresh at 9th and West, as well as the parking lot across from Ocean City High School. Although the ocean was calm, it was no indication of the storm to come. During the storm, winds reached speeds of 80 miles per hour, and the water reached levels that most residents had never seen before. At 6th and Boardwalk, the water rose to cover the tops of fire hydrants. During the highest tide on Monday night, the ocean met the bay across the island. Streets, alleys, parking lots, garages, and homes were flooded. Residents were not allowed back on the island until Wednesday morning. Locals trying to get in were required to show proof of residence. Debris littered the city Tuesday afternoon. Items had washed out of people's homes, boats shifted from their docks, piles of sand and wood collected in the streets, and power lines snapped. Dunes were wiped away by the forceful flooding. Even after most of the debris had been removed, there was a lingering layer of dried mud, sand, and dust on the streets and buildings. Some of the first people back to work were predictably the cleanup crews. One tree on the 400 block of Central Avenue fell Monday night, tearing up the sidewalk, but hitting no houses or power lines. A crew was at the location by Tuesday afternoon, and by Tuesday evening, there was nothing left but a stump. Trees were a major concern for many residents, but within a short amount of time, streets that had been blocked were clear and safe. Sand brought in from the ocean tides covered the streets for days, while cleanup crews worked tirelessly to clear them. In many areas, pumps were being used to reduce the residual flooding. The postal workers returned to work quickly. As early as Wednesday morning, the mail was delivered.
So they went out and they delivered as much as they could today, and we're without power here, so we're doing a lot of things makeshift, but the employees at the Ocean City Post Office are something special, and they're dedicated to the people out there in Ocean City.
Throughout Hurricane Sandy and her aftermath, people have been openly reaching out to support one another. While the landscape of Ocean City has been altered, its residents have proved to be resilient people. If you would like to donate to the relief effort, please contact OCNJ Care. This has been Shannon Farrell reporting for the Current OC.